Right, good morning. This is another radio I want to demonstrate something on. It's a Nato FM, which is built by Maxon, which was Midland, end of the day. Anyway, not about the radio, although it is quite a nice set. Apart from the bit of damage there. Really mint condition. Got it off eBay, paid a couple of pence for it. No, honestly, I really did. Didn't pay a lot for it. Comes with the original microphonic device, the old microphone. And anybody who knows these microphones, these were found on Jaws Mark II, Commtrons, Maxons, Nato FM, Commtron 12, Commtron 120s, you know, pretty much a lot of radios have these crappy mics. Now, they're coming up to 40 years old. Now, a lot of people, I've even seen people trying to sell these microphones for like £10 a piece. They're on the Sirtels, they're on the 4Es, they're all sorts. Now, here is the problem. The insert in there packs up. After 40 years, they pack up. So, of course, I've bought this. I plug in the microphone. I get all the sound. I'm thinking, great, this is brilliant, it works. I key up. I've got output power. Great, it works. And then I do the microphone. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. There you go. Absolutely bugger all. Nothing happens. So, I changed the microphone just to prove it's the microphone. So there you go. I've just changed the microphone. It's a bit of a battered one. It's a Nentone. This one is Nentone. Anyway, just to prove it. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Audio check 1 2 1 2. So there you go. I know it's the microphone. The microphone doesn't work. Now, this is a very, very common issue with these microphones, and nobody's addressed it. Now, what I'm going to do is a quick video of how to restore one of these microphones. It's dead simple. You buy a mic insert. These are available. I will not show you whose they are because I like to buy them. But what I want to say is you can buy an insert. This will fit, and I'll show you how to make it fit and how to make your microphone as good as new and make these old radios usable again with the original microphones. So sit back and relax. So of course, the first thing you need to do, you need to take the microphone apart, which I probably should have done this before I actually started recording, because you know, nobody wants to see anybody sat there talking utter rubbish while they're taking screws out of something, and you know, things get broken, like that one's just broke. I've got nothing to really talk about. So there you go. I've took the microphone apart, chuck all the crap everywhere. So there's your 4 screws, there's your microphone, there's the insert. Now, these are that is what fails. The little voice coil inside there. It really is a common fault. This little thing in here. They pack up. Now what you've got to do, I'm going to show you how to get one of these inserts. I'll show you the insert. Oh, creaky chair. Oh, just hide the brand name so nobody knows what it is. There you go. Brand new insert. That's what it is. Now, okay, doesn't quite look the same, but we'll go into that in a minute, and I'll explain to you how to make them fit. You've got to do a couple of things to your microphone, but these inserts, really, really good quality, from a well-known, now ceased trading company. I won't tell you who they are, or anything like that, and I will not tell you what the actual microphone is. but this is how you make them fit. This is how you make this fit into the microphone. Okay, so here's the issue. Okay, don't know if you can see that. They're different sizes, old man. Oh, it fits in there reasonably well. Okay, that's a little bit better, but it fits in there reasonably well. But you can't put the mic back together because it's too tall. So this is what you need to do. You need to get your trusty old hacksaw, and you need to cut this bit off here. This part here. You need to cut that off. Okay, I'll show you that. Let me do it first. Right, there you go. Not the best job, but hey, who cares? You don't see it anyway. So I'll just chop the little ring off. But it's still too big. It's still too big. So I'm going to put that in there, and the back of the mic is still not going to press down on it. So this is the other hack you've got to do. You've got to do this. If you're going to use these inserts available from nowhere, because the place is closed down, you've got to do this. There's the back of the mic. You've got to take this little piece of sponge out, which don't destroy it because you need this later. You need to use this. So you take the sponge out, which will sit on there. These 4 bits have got to be snapped out. So, being a professional radio amateur, there you go. Quick bend, quick twist. That's it. Quick bend, quick twist. Don't worry about the little bit sticking up. You've got your sponge, remember. Sponge fits back on there. Obviously the insert will be there. Don't worry about that bit there too much. I mean, if you are a bit sort of panicky about it, you can grind it down a little bit if you're not too happy. I might actually do that myself. Let me just do mine for the video. Okay, so what I've just done there is just got the soldering iron and melted away some of this plastic, and then just filed it down a little bit with the old file. Better with the Dremel, but I can't be asked to get the Dremel out of the garage. And I took the screw out, because these are the ones you can take the back, the mic holder off. So I've just took the screw out, got the trusty old pliers, and just snipped about a mil or so off the end of the screw. So that's now gone down about a mil or 2. So that'll fit a little bit better. Still got your foam on there. You've still got the insert, and it's not really pressing as much on the back of that plastic. So now what I'll do is I'll put a bit of glue. I'll put a bit of glue on there just to hold that in place, and I'll stick it back together with the said wires and show you how it all fits back together and how well they sound. Okay, so that's the insert soldered in. Now when you've chopped the back off, that's going to be obviously the back. Solder the wires towards the foam, towards the front, because you don't want the wires going that way, because when they're pressing against all that, they're just going to get bent and they're liable to snap and just generally waste your time. So solder them the right way. Now these inserts are quite good. They come with a little bit of red paint over the solder. So all you do is, you know that the wire off the microphone that leads to the mic wire, which is this yellow one, that's the audio wire, goes to the red. So you can't even go wrong. It's so easy to do. Even an M6 could do it. You know, anybody with a foundation license should be able to do this. So there you go. That'll sort of sit on there like so. What I'll do is I'll do it this way to show you. Look, that fits in there. You place the microphone back together, just to show you it's still in there. Look, maybe the wires could do it going that way. I don't know. Bit odd when you're doing it at an angle. There you go. Oh. Now that is pretty much in. So we'll stick the screws in. The little ones in the bottom, the big ones in the top. And when I find my screwdriver, Remember, these are 40 years old, so don't over tighten the screws, because they can break quite easily. I actually hadn't broke that one. It was just must have been a bit of 40-year-old fungus in there. Probably some, you know, mucus from some sea beer with a smoker's cough or something. So the insert fits and it's nice and tight. So there's no wobble. Fully fits all the way around. For some reason this screw doesn't though. Let's just get screwing. There you go. Just double check everything's nice and tight without going too tight. Hit the camera with your screwdriver. There you go. Perfect fit all the way around. Okay, not quite perfect fit. So push it down a bit more. There you go. That's better. Got to remember I've got a bit of foam on it, haven't I, for a reason. Right, try again. So there you go. PTT. Nice and tight. Good fit all the way around. Let's see what she sounds like. Right, microphone's plugged in, just to show you. There you go. The microphone is now plugged in. There's the old insert. There's the back of the element, and the 3 bits. Oh, there you go. 4 bits of the microphone. Kit up. 1 2 1 2 1 2. 1 2 3 4 5. 5 4 3 2 1. Audio check 1 2 1 2. Now, in all fairness, you are going to struggle to find an actual insert for these. These fit really well. After a bit of work, they fit. So if you can find them, it's the Maplin DM-2 insert. I managed to pick up about 10 for about £10. I've seen people selling them on eBay at £5 each. When they were in Maplin's, I think they were about £1.50. So don't succumb to the pressure of spending £5 or more on one insert. Look around, find somebody who's got a lot of old stock Maplin stuff, and pick them up while you can. I've got a few in stock anyway. But there you go. Original microphone, back on the original radio. 1 2 1 2. Sounding mighty fine. You know, there's nothing more than having a radio with the wrong microphone on it, or where somebody's stuck a bit of tape on and written Commtron and spelt it wrong and put it on like a coffin mic, or, you know, thinking that people won't realise. So there you go. Original microphone, original radio. As they say, jobs are fish. So keep watching back. There'll be more great tips coming up in the future. 73, like, and that subscribe button. Cheers and beers.